If I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup! The Bravado.
Angel Reese didn't make the top 10 in All-Star voting, and yep, the simulation might be glitching. Did fans lose vision, or did her jump shot hijack the ballots? Either way, Twitter's burning, group chats are roasting, and the hype train just derailed at full speed. Buckle up, we're diving into the voting drama, the silent shade, and why Angel might be an all-star in attitude but not even close when it comes to votes. Let the chaos unfold.
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
Angel Reese missing the top 10 in WNBA All-Star rankings? Not even surprising. This was the most predictable plot twist of the season. It's like watching a villain monologue for 5 minutes while dangling from a helicopter. You know what's coming, but you're still glued to the screen. The real shocker? That anyone actually thought she'd make it in.
One reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting, because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA, but you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
Let's not lie, her season's been rougher than a fall on hardwood without knee pads. The only thing consistent about Angel Reese this year has been how wildly inconsistent she's been. If you shuffled her highlight reel, it would look like a blooper reel, missed layups, mid-range bricks, and defense that feels more like interpretive dance than basketball. It's the kind of play that makes coaches reach for a blood pressure pill and a stress ball at the same time. Straight up garbage.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a three-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut Sun.
And those votes, they told no lies. When the results came in and her name wasn't even in the top 10, the silence hit harder than her stat line. No, we appreciate your hustle slot. No pity placement, just total invisibility. It's like she vanished from all-star relevance and people still acted shocked as if good vibes were enough to secure a spot.
Now, guys, y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese. It took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her because she cute, hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole knee bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, you know, her social media take on that night before the game.
This is the same Angel Reese who said last season she was the reason people watched women's basketball. In her head, she didn't join the one-bath WNBA joined her, but reality came fast. Once the season started, it became clear, bringing attention to the game means nothing when people are watching you go 2 for 11 in prime time. If fans are watching because of Angel, they're now peeking through their fingers like it's a horror movie. Every game feels like fans are just praying she snaps out of the slump. Spoiler, we're still waiting. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's out here getting hacked, smacked, bumped, fouled, and still playing 4D chess while the rest of the league does TikTok dances. Angel? She looks like she's still buffering.
And in simple, you'll get a response. And what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well, and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
She entered the WNBA with more flash than a Super Bowl halftime show confetti, headlines, viral clips. But now those headlines read more like obituaries for her hype. Somewhere between red carpets and TikToks, she forgot this is Pro Basketball Net Fashion Week. It's about boards, assists, blocks, and actual buckets. The stuff that gets you vote-testy stuff she hasn't exactly delivered. Let's talk numbers because those never lie. Her field goal percentage is so low it might need life support. Turnovers, outnumbering assists and rebounds. Supposed to be the queen of the paint, she's getting boxed out like the ball has a restraining order against her. Watching her play is like trying to solve algebra with oven mitts. And fans? Oh, they were ready. They campaigned like she was Lisa Leslie reincarnated with an Instagram team. But when the votes dropped, even her most loyal stans had to squint. Top 10? She couldn't even creep into the top 15. Someone should have thrown in a sympathy vote just for that stare down she gave Caitlin in the NCAA tournament like she just dropped 40.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of Mikan drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous rebounder.
But here's the reality: All-Star games aren't about mean mugs and IG captions. They're built on actual performance. And so far, Angel's season has been a sparkling flop. Now cue the drama, outrage, conspiracies, emotional Instagram stories. Some say it's about popularity, but come on, Angel's one of the most talked about players in the league. This isn't about clout, it's about output. And when it comes to performance, she's still playing like it's the preseason. She talks the talk loud, often, but when it's time to walk, her sneakers barely touch the All-Star hardwood. If she walked into the All-Star locker room right now, half the players would think she's there to hand out towels. Not because of hate, but because her performance is that far off from all-star level. This isn't a diss, it's facts. She believed the hype before she earned it. Thought college clout was a permanent WNBA VIP pass, but the league doesn't hand out medals for vibes and likes. It rewards points, boards, defense, and leadership. You know, actual all-star things.
So even though everybody might think you're the greatest, everybody might be so excited about your performance, you scored 40 points. You come into the press conference, you're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game, they respect the players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA. But it's not true. What's crazy is her fans don't even watch her game.
Right now, Angel's biggest accomplishment this season? People are still talking about her, just not for basketball. Fashion? Yes. Brand deals? Absolutely. Off-court influence? No question. But all-star? Not even close. The all-star game ain't a runway, it's a talent showcase. And talent, as harsh as it sounds, hasn't been lighting up her scoreboard. She may still bring eyes to the league, but the game is politely asking if she could also bring a respectable shooting percentage. Maybe a few double-doubles? Less drama? More hustle? Because this league is stacked with women grinding every game. And right now, Angel's playing like a fading TikTok trend. The WNBA isn't a popularity contest. It's not about who can serve the fiercest post-game fit. It's about results. If Angel Reese wants to be more than a headline, she needs to stop floating on potential and start proving she belongs.
Now, for the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese. I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or 4 feet.
Until then, her all-star dreams, they'll stay dreams. Because the only thing Angels collected more than missed shots this season are excuses. And just when you thought the Snub saga couldn't spiral deeper, her highlight reels crash through. Like blooper content on steroids. No joke, try watching one without wincing so hard your soul exits your body. It's like a sports horror film directed by someone who hates basketball. Every highlight is either a missed bunny at point blank range or getting cooked on defense like it's Thanksgiving and she's the main dish. Half the time she looks confused whether she's on offense or defense. The other half, she's arguing with refs after fouling like she tossed a brick through a window. And we're supposed to act shocked she didn't make the top 10. People keep asking, how'd she even get any all-star votes? Maybe there's a secret ballot floating around a group chat called Delusion United. Maybe someone built a bot farm powered by missed layups and false confidence. Because one thing's for sure, it wasn't based on performance.